you say howdy, I say g'day. There's
That's
the
right.
difference, mate. There's the difference. Live. This is live. So we're live on YouTube and we're live on, what was the other one I said? Facebook as well.
Facebook.
We're on Facebook Live too. So let's just chat about you. How's your day been? What's been happening? And I'll check those social medias, making sure we are live, mate.
Yes, do, because it's important to us that everyone's out there listening live, isn't it? Things are going well, man. Really excited, excited for this, excited for everything else that's been going on. You and I, as some people may not know, because maybe they don't listen to podcasts, but you and I host the official Munzee podcast together. We do that every week. And that goes out on Fridays, so it actually released just a couple of hours ago. For those who haven't listened yet, why not? Please do. We have a good time, I think. And this week we talked mostly about the Munzee Gardens and everything that Sam did over there on the Munzee side. So that's what has been going on. That's what continues to go on. You're all over the place, so you let me know when you're ready to talk.
Yep. Oh, there we go. Yes, we are now. I just had a heart attack, Rob. This is okay. So if people don't know, this is the first time in a very, very, very long time that I'm actually going live. Number one. Number two is that this is a new app development for me. This is a new product that I'm using, etc., that I'm not actually aware of and that sort of thing too. So I just had to make sure. So Facebook went live straight away, which was pretty cool. Okay, so
Nice.
we're actually live on Facebook. I saw that. And now I'm looking at YouTube because YouTube, Rob, they give you a heart attack because they give like a 30-second delay. So I had 30 seconds of no heartbeat, you see.
Yeah.
So that's what happened. That's exactly what happened.
I could see it on your face while I was just carrying on, with what was happening. So yeah, I can see in our little live stream chat here that we've got quite a few players. Minions are cool. We got Coalcracker 7, Pike Spice is online, 5-star. Looks like Off-Bow is there. Sam for President, absolutely. I'm all for that. Yeah. Hello from Marlowe. Someone's written hello from Marlowe. What? Paul?
What?
I think I know who that is. Hey, Paul, what's up? See you at Crafty Tap Room?
While you're there talking, Rob, something else has happened on YouTube, and this is my issue, and that is they've got a second account with everyone waiting in the second, or not a second account, but a second page where everyone's waiting in a second page.
What?
Everyone's saying g'day on this other page. So I'm going to quickly, you chat away, I'm going to quickly message everyone saying this is
Come
not
find
live.
us on the other. All right. We've also got Jennifer, our fellow Munzee Gardens tester. She's online with us as well, coming out of Missouri. Oh, Kathleen, why would you say death to unicorns? That's so messed up. But that's how she is. Oh, guess who else, Craig? It's Sue Monrose. She's online. Isn't that exciting? Yep.
Yes.
You're good.
Yes.
Your good friend, Denalio 407. She's with us. And, we've got two of the moderators of the Munzee water cooler online with us. We've got Gene Huseman as well. I probably said his last name wrong. I apologize. Jay Huseman 1. Again, minions are cool there. Benjamin is with us and Sarah. So, hi everyone that's able to send us messages. We are live on video. You and I are not normally live on video. Oh, actually, I should take my glasses off because that's how I normally look, except now I can't read the comments, so I can put those back on. Never mind.
Yeah. Put your glasses back on, mate. You need to read the comments.
That's true.
I'm still trying to get rid of that other page because people are still on there saying there's no video. Where are you? So I just put a message on saying come over to the real Munzee Live. This is not the Munzee Live, and I'm about to just delete that one now, mate. So
yes, do that.
I need to delete it.
To those of you who are listening later and or watching later, we apologize that it was not the right time zone for you. For example, those of you in California, thanks for waking up early with us. I know that it's 7 a.m. out there. Those of you in Australia, I know that it's midnight and beyond. So obviously, if you're still up, then wow, that's some serious dedication. But to those of you in Europe, 3 in the afternoon for me here in the UK. And Craig, what, you're at 10 a.m.
10 a.m. here on the East Coast as well, Rob. So now I'm relaxed. Now I'm okay. I've deleted that other link, etc. So people who are on there get booted out and they'll go, what happened? And then they'll come in from here. So that's pretty cool. So, all right, now I can actually see. I'm going to go through the chat. Who?
Oh, that's good. There's a couple more. Let me say a couple more. We've got Minnesota boy, Minnesota boy, Minnesota boy. And we got Johnny in with us. Paul from Down Under is with us. PR Marks 1391. Good morning from Las Vegas. Someone's with us from Vegas. Put 20 on black.
Let's get away from the casinos, Rob, and get back to Munzee and Paul. PR Marks. Everyone should know, literally should know that name over the last couple of days after the new Garden Builder Deployer tool was released on Cuppa Z, because I think he's got like the most gardens uploaded on there already too. So PR Marks, if you don't know, he's a great young guy down in Australia as well, and he creates a lot of gardens and. Yeah, he's uploaded a few of them online. Some of them, Rob, we said before on the podcast, if people haven't listened to today's podcast yet, it has gone live today already. People hasn't listened yet, then today's episode is all about the gardens and the new garden tool in Cuppa Z. So that's what it's predominantly about. You guys need to listen to that after you finish watching this show as well. So yes, that's what they need to do. Yeah, please do. We have some good hints and tips and tricks on there as well. Things like, keeping the garden smaller than the 1 to 2, 3, 4,000 pins that some of them are.
That we'll just say PR Marks. Why not? Why not say, hey, Paul was one of the proficient, massive garden builders. Got some really great designs. However, it takes a while to get those filled. They are on Cuppa Z Gardens. He's also got some smaller ones, so that's great. And to everybody out there, build those small gardens. They will fill quickly. 92 Super Coop has joined us, and various others. Sorry that I'm not calling out every single name, but Wyoming online with us. Yeah, we truly have people from all over the world watching.
We do. All right, mate. Shall we get a start on this? Shall we get a crack on or what? I think we should.
Officially kick it off.
We'll officially kick it off. Now, I'm not sure if you're aware of this, Rob, or not, but I've got some little tools as well that I'm going to play. So are you ready for the first one?
I think so.
Welcome to the 2024 Munzee Awards Show.
I'm Rob, also known as Coach V, your host and the president of Munzee.
And I'm Craig, also known as Seemyshell. Ready for this, Rob? I'm an avid Munzee player, and guess what? I'm here to co-host today and explore the game further. I had to put that in, mate. Of
course you did.
Yes,
nice. Well, howdy, sir. That's an adapted opening from our official Munzee podcast. So well done on making it through your lines. Mine's the same line. It was easy.
Yeah, I know. But that's okay, because you had to talk now. Now you have to talk over the audio. You see the actual music playing before I do that in post. If people don't know, you and I, we just pretty much chat, and then I just do the rest in post from there. So that's what's happening. Now, Rob, let's talk Munzee for a minute before we get on to all these awards ceremony, because we've got, number one, we've got a few awards to give out. Number two is you've got something people don't know, but we do have show notes. Now, if Rob doesn't want me to know something, he just puts like a little snippet piece of something in there at the end, okay? Yeah. And he does it often. He's done it again today, people. So right at the end of the show itself, he's done it where he's got a little snippet in there. I don't know what he's talking about. It's got nothing to do. I don't know.
You don't. It's true.
I don't.
There is something coming at the end of this podcast. So stick
Rob,
around.
I read the show notes, mate. I read them. Stick around, because Rob's got something, probably some more beans. Not as big a beans as the Cuppa Z stuff. I can guarantee that, because that's been huge. But still. Meanwhile, Rob, I woke up this morning. I woke up at 7:30 a.m. on the East Coast itself. So that's 6.5 hours into the Triple Point weekend.
Yeah.
And there was already five millionaires. And at the time, I'm going to say this wrong, but Jeb Big G, he was over 3 million points. She was over 3 million points already. 6.5 hours in.
Wow.
I know.
That's a European name, I believe. And 3 million points. So they got started early today.
Straight away.
Really jumped on it. I'm very impressed. Yeah.
Meanwhile, I've been waiting for you to jump on. I thought I had everything going, because, but thought did. But anyway, so I was patiently waiting. So guess what I did? I jumped on Cuppersy on my computer, on my laptop, and started capping more of the universals people on Triple Point Weekend.
Oh,
There you go.
That's a tip for the award show. Nice one.
There's more. By the way, if people, because I did them all, Rob. Last time we had triple awards, I did all the universals. I looked on now. I've still got 173 universals. I've got a cap again now. So people, after the last triple awards, they've gone and put their universals on as well. So get your universals in. If you've got nothing to do, you're sitting at home and thinking, "Well, why can't I'm missing out on the triple points?" Then no, get on universals, mate. So, meanwhile, Rob, how have the servers been holding up so far?
Well, it's interesting that you would ask. I was reading some stuff online, people saying things were moving a bit slow. So I decided, I've got someone I can contact about that. So I checked in with the team, and we did some research. They pulled up all the numbers, and it looks like everything actually is adapting and spinning up new stuff. And we're not showing any worldwide outages or any of that kind of stuff. So, knock on wood, of course, but we things have been looking good. So anyone that's having slowness or any of that kind of stuff, it should be pretty minimal. It should take less than 10 minutes for new things to spin up if you're experiencing that. Yeah.
Yep, exactly. Rob, going now to the notes, and not the notes, sorry, the live, people here live. We've got Kathleen on Facebook, and Kathleen, let's see if this shows up or not. She says, Craig, be careful, tornado watch in Jersey. I've got my event tomorrow, mate. So, and which Kathleen is a co-host. So,
hey, nice. Oh, that's right. Near the bagel in New Jersey that you've built on Garden Builder.
Yes, exactly right. I'll be honest. Like, I'm patting myself on the back. That looks cool, but again, it wouldn't happen if Sam hadn't have built in those items. So that's pretty cool. Oh, and Jennifer as well on Facebook. She says, save some for Zeops. She's talking about the universals. Save some of the universals for Zeops. Yeah, see, Jennifer's been around for a while. She knows these tips and tricks probably better than I do. So there you go. Guys, as I said before, if you're in the chat room, give us a chat. Talk to us, ask us questions. I won't put every question on there. And, if Rob doesn't want to answer a question, then he won't. We all know that by now. So, Rob, shall we get a start on the show? I think we should.
Sometimes it's not that I won't answer; it's just that I can't or I shouldn't. For now.
That's Rob deflecting again. By the way, before we move on with the show itself, Rob, I'm going to say this. I got a message this morning saying that this week's podcast was fantastic, and the person loved us being thrown under the bus, like me throwing you and then you throwing me. So
we did take turns going, oh yeah, well, guess what? If you say that, then here's what I say. Yeah, that was fun.
Exactly. All right, Rob, let us know now, what is actually this ceremony about? Because there's been questions on Facebook with new players. They're going, what? Does this happen annually? What is this? What's this all about, mate?
Yeah, so we put out a social post yesterday just saying, hey, everyone, join us for this award show or watch it later. And it was like a little rolled up scroll, old English style. And so, this is our chance to just celebrate the community because of everything that everyone does worldwide to grow the game, to grow the map. So this is like the official kickoff celebration for Player Appreciation Month, which actually started on August 1st. We just forgot to tell you that we appreciate you. No, we had so many things going on for the first 8 days. We decided that we're kicking it off today.
Yep. Awesome. Yeah, the biggest thing you guys had was obviously the garden, the Cuppersy garden tool. So again, we're not going to go on that because we did this whole podcast on it that's now live and everyone can listen to. That's just me talking to myself, by the way. Anyway, Rob, so how often do you have these celebratory shows, these ceremonies?
So we didn't have one of these last year. Some people can remember back to last August. That's when the big switchover happened and moved over to V2. Oh yeah, right, exactly. With a big smile.
I'll stop you there quickly. Some of us have taken that out of our memory. When women give birth, for instance, and then they go, oh well, I don't remember the pain. I don't remember going through that. Yeah, we've all sort of erased August last year out of our memory for that reason, Rob. I do say so. So there you go.
Hmm.
All right, mate. Sorry
Yeah.
to interrupt. Keep going with how often this is done.
Right there with you, but yeah. So this is our second time to do a live show. I did one 2 years ago, and honestly, I don't remember if we've necessarily passed out awards to the community before that. There have been
Hmm.
small celebrations, Player of the Month, and some of those kinds of things that happened years ago. But
Hmm.
as far as an actual award show, this is the second one.
Oh, so that's nice. They're getting nice and early. Hopefully these might happen, every year, maybe from now on. Just
Yeah,
say.
yeah. I like that idea. So yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Meanwhile, Rob, I can see personally, I can see the awards themselves, like what they're for, their names, etc. But how did you actually come up with the criteria of the different award components?
Yeah, so there are different elements to the game
Mm,
that we've kind of put some focus on this year. So,
yep.
it would be really difficult for us to do lifetime awards, let's call them, because we would give awards to the same people over and over again,
Hmm.
would be a pretty good guess. Those people
Yeah.
who have climbed to the top of the leaderboard. Hey, guess what? Here's more awards. You can see yourself
Yeah.
on the leaderboard. You bounce through that. So the easiest way for us to come up with some awards that all players have an opportunity,
Hmm.
equal opportunity, if you will, to win, is to base them on like the calendar year. So the things that we're going to talk about
Oh.
are from January 1st through the end of July, because
Hmm.
we stopped the data then. Yeah,
Okay.
so that's how we did it. As far as the actual breakdown of which categories we chose, we had a conversation and we just decided, should we run some of the same awards that we did 2 years ago?
Hmm.
No, let's mix it up a little bit. Let's talk about some of the things that are new. So
Exactly.
before we get to them, I mean, everybody out there, you can think of what things are new this year. And some of
Yes.
you really like those brand new things, and some of you early on had massive complaints about the new things, and
Oh,
some of you came around, and others are still
exactly.
like, I don't need Cappy on my map all the time.
Cap,
So
cap,
you
cappy.
forget. Yeah, yeah, with the song. Exactly.
Exactly. I did notice as well because I said I'm privy to what these are. Some of them, Rob, are quite obscure too, which is what I like.
Yeah.
We do like that. We don't like just the basic awards. Oh, first in this and first in
Yeah.
that and second in this and second. We like the obscurity of these awards. And as I said, people, some of these awards are quite obscure, and that's what I like too. So
Yeah.
there we go.
We
Um,
don't like boring things, in case
no.
everyone's missed that. Yeah.
Exactly, exactly. All right, Rob, I am going to start now. You don't know this. Again, see, people ready for this? Watch Rob's face too, because he doesn't know exactly what's coming all the time on this show because I have control. So there we go. Rob, we're going to watch this very, very small clip, and then you've got to tell us what happened here, okay?
Okay.
What's this? What is this, Rob?
What?
Are
What on
you
earth?
patriotic or what?
Oh no.
Okay,
Oh, that's really.
I got to show that again. If people
Oh
miss it, I
my
got to show it
gosh.
again.
Oh,
Look
that's
at
really
that.
funny. This is the
Look at
first
that.
time. This is the first time I rode my bike in at least 2 years.
Yeah.
So Lou and I we were in Texas last week. I feel like I'm turning red. We were in Texas last week, and that was Sunday. So Sunday was the women's road race in the
Mhm.
Olympics, and
Yes.
spoiler, if no one watched it, which why wouldn't you? Because women's sports are awesome.
Hmm.
The winner from the U.S. and the U.S. does not usually represent very well in the women's road race at all, and even U.S. cycling in general. So
Hmm.
massive boost to the U.S. So anyway, Lou was wearing a sort of U.S. Kit, so I decided to surprise her by jumping on my bike and going and meeting her out on the road. So yeah, I got the U.S. flag on my back, stuck some in my hat. Um, yeah, good times. So we're headed to the Tour de France. Tour de France Femme avec Swift. We're headed there. It's happening.
Hmm.
It starts in the Netherlands on Monday.
Hmm.
So we're going there and we'll be supporting all of that. Kristen Faulkner, who won from the U.S., she
Oh,
rides for one of the teams, so I'll
oh,
be
that's
going
cool.
to meet her. I'm gonna wear I'm gonna wear that U.S. flag. I'm gonna be all decorated out. I got a
Yes.
Team USA shirt. Yeah, so
Yes.
it'll be fun.
Well, if that's
Anyway,
the case, Rob, we need you in your green jacket with your Munzee hat with that gold medal around your neck. That would be cool.
ooh,
Get a photo of that. That would be awesome. And even if you have to say to her, look, I'll give you a year's premium membership if you let me have your gold medal for 2 seconds, then
we
there you
we
go.
know one of her teammates. We chat with one of her teammates, and
Oh, there you
we
go.
joke around with her. She's really funny, and
Yeah.
that's interesting.
Yeah,
That'd be
exactly.
possible.
Well, Rebecca, also known as Denali0407, she's on Facebook, and she basically just said, "You bet we watched this road race." So
Yeah,
well done, Rebecca. Yeah, of course, of
that's
course.
great.
People outside America, you don't understand. Okay, I've been outside, obviously, all my life to America. I've been in America now for 2 years. Rob didn't have to go to like a dollar store or something like that to buy those flags.
No.
They've got them. They've got them in their house or on their house somewhere at all times. So this is what happens in the good old US of A. They're very, very, very patriotic. So, all right, Rob. Enough of trying to make you go red. Go red. Did you
Well
want to
done.
get us?
Great surprise.
You're welcome, mate. Did you want to get a start on these or what? Which one are you going to start off with, mate? Which one are you going to start off with?
So let's start off with the Celestial Starcatcher. I mean,
Oh, that one.
you know, I already hinted at the fact that, oh, wait, I scrolled down. You were like, oh, okay. And that made me think, did I
No,
miss
that's
something?
okay. That's
I
okay.
scrolled, didn't I?
No, that's all right.
No?
Celestial Star. I've got it on the
No, we're
screen. You've got
good.
to go through with it now.
I know. Sorry, everyone. I'm losing my mind a little bit. You sent me so much for a loop that I lost my mind.
Mate,
So yeah, Celestial Starcatcher. This is an award, like I hinted at, some of the new things that are out there. So this is to the person who captured the most shooting stars during Cappy's daily strolls between April 17th and July 31st, because we launched it April 17th. So,
did you want a drum roll?
well,
Look at that! I got a drum roll.
it's J1 Huisman.
Woo!
And he's
There
here
you
with
go.
us.
He's in the
Gene.
chat room as well. Gene, there we go, mate. Well done to
He,
you. You got the
and he,
Celestial Star Catcher.
look at what he asked in the chat. That's amazing.
Yeah, I know, right? I
So
know.
it's like he knew. All right, so guess how many stars? Well, not you guess, but everyone else out there. Like, how many stars does someone get
Yes.
between April 17th and July 31st? Your guess
So what's
is
that?
low, whatever it was.
April, May, June, July. That's only three and a half months to say.
Right,
3.5 months.
1,464 stars.
Wow. Now, Rob, we get rid of all the controversy now. These are genuine people, number one. Number
Yeah,
two, these are people that do not, we had an issue before. Remember, you had it when the first started, people doing that location rubbish. These are
squashed.
actual. That's all squashed. That's all done, and it doesn't include any of those people. So Gene is genuine, and Gene, good job, mate. Well done. Well done.
Well done. I
Well
believe
done.
he may ride a bike around getting those,
Yeah.
just looking
Yeah.
at data. So
Makes a difference.
very
Either way they
impressive.
do it, they get them. So exactly.
Yep.
All right, mate. Up for number two. Award number two. We have. What are we going to do now?
Well, it goes in relation to the stars, because when you get those stars, when you capture them, you accumulate them, and what do? Well, you go to a wishing well. So the next award's going to
Oh,
be the Wishing Well Wizard.
wishing well
So
wizard.
this player has the most wishing wells captured between April 17th and July 31st. So,
Right.
yeah, most
Wow.
wishing wells.
Most. Oh, you want the drum roll again? Here we go.
Oh, I don't know. Are you going to do it every time? That's the
Yeah,
question.
yeah. Why
All
not?
right.
Why not? Yeah, we can talk over it too. So that's all right.
Jaroslav Kos.
There it is. It's one of my favorite names to say. I always say it all the time. Jaroslav Kass. It's a great name to say. And
We
he's
say
got his
this one.
Hawaiian version over there too. Aloha Kass is the Hawaiian version. Remember? See, I
Oh,
remember
that's
these
great.
things from the.
Yeah, yeah.
Well done.
You've
So,
learned
how
it.
many wishing wells in total, Rob?
805 wishing well captures in that same time
Wow.
period of 3 months, basically.
Wow. So
So
that's not individual wells we're talking. We're talking, you can cap, like, if you cap the same well twice
every
in 2 days.
Yeah, every day or
camp.
whatever. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah. So that's including that.
chances
Very
are
good.
pretty decent that
Hmm.
that he's got a very populated area with a lot of wishing wells. And
Yeah.
remember, if there aren't wishing wells around you, then all you have to
Hmm.
do is just ask Cappy to give you one. So by tapping
Exactly.
on that wishing well in the camp hub, you can tap on
Hmm.
that. If there's not one nearby, it'll let you
Yeah.
place one, and our team will check it out, and then you're good.
Yeah, yeah, exactly right. And make sure though you tap on it where you want it because it places it where you are. There's another tip for people, Rob, because some people
Or
go, "Oh, well,
very.
I'll place it very close by in that area vicinity."
Yeah. It may not be
Yeah.
within feet, but it may be somewhere nearby.
Hmm.
Yeah, it could place it exactly where you are. So don't,
It could.
don't go stand in the wrong place and put one there. We've got
Nope.
one more that's related to the stars. Okay, so
Yes.
there's three obvious things that happen whenever you go on a daily
Hmm.
stroll. You capture shooting stars, you
Yeah.
visit the wishing well, and not only do you visit the wishing well, but once you have 10 stars, then you can make a wish.
Okay.
The only wish available right now
Hmm.
is to chase a well wisp trail.
Hmm.
So, this next award is called Wisp Whisperer.
There we go. Whisperer. I like it. I like
Okay.
it.
I mean,
Yeah.
we've got a creative team. They come up with
Yeah.
good names.
I know. I know.
So,
So
this
what's this
player,
one, Rob?
yeah,
Hmm.
this player is actually a group. They
Oh.
captured at least 50, right? So
Oh.
50
Yep. Yep.
or more well
Hmm.
wisps
Hmm.
since this has gone live. So between April 17th and July 31st. And you know what?
Hmm. Hmm.
There's enough people that you and I are not going to list them all out because there are truly it's a
Oh.
decent sized list.
It's a
All
decent
of these
amount.
people are going to receive a badge over
Yeah.
the next couple of hours, maybe quick, not exactly
There
sure
you go.
how quick.
Yep.
So every single award winner is going
Hmm.
to receive their own very special badge, all right, for these
Yep.
individual awards. For this
Hmm.
one, group badge for all of the wisp whisperers. So a big
Yep.
congratulations, a big round of applause to all of you. You should pat yourselves on the back. Many of you that are in here,
I told you, Rob. I told you, mate. I told you. Oh, look at you. You've got the special things as well. Look at your screen. Look at
yeah,
that.
see, one or two tools on my side, yeah.
Yeah.
So
So basically, if everyone at least, or if they wait a few hours, it's definitely going to be done by the end of the Munzee HQ day today. Then
yeah.
check your app and just see which one you've got. And Rob, guess what? If I get any as well, I'm going to screenshot it and put it straight on social media. And people, if you're on social media, you should do that as well. Screen cap whatever. If you get an award, congratulations. Screen cap
Yeah.
it and put it on your social media. Chuck it on the water cooler as well, Rob, and see how things go. So there you go.
We got a
Very
whole
cool. Very
channel on
cool.
Discord, a whole channel on Discord for people to share that stuff. So yeah, check
Exactly.
them out, shout out about it,
Hmm.
tell people what you've done. So
Yeah.
that's it for the daily stroll. So we're going to move on to
Right.
something else now that was
Hmm.
very, very popular with nearly everyone as we launched something very special back on, I believe it was February 2nd is when we launched this other very, very special thing. All right.
Rob, I will
Was
say,
it? Yeah.
it wasn't special to everyone, but some, and a lot of those people that it wasn't special to, they've come around now. They've come around now.
Yes.
So,
All of them did, didn't they?
yeah, exactly. And we're specifically talking about the man, the myth, the legend, PJ, over in the Munzee Maniacs podcast as well. So they've put a couple of episodes out too. What are you doing, Rob? What have you got there now? Someone?
You're going to have to stall for one more minute because Lou's
Okay.
just come up and I have the keys. She's locked out. So hang
Oh,
on just a
there we
minute.
go. People see now
We're live, people. We're live.
This is the reason why we record our podcast separately. So if this happens, I can cut all this out. Meanwhile, you've only got me and my ugly mug. Now, stay tuned, guys, as well, because I have got another clip here from the Munzee HQ team. Yes, the entire team on their last meeting. Their last meeting they had is back. The last meeting they had, they all have a video for you as well. So that's coming up very, very soon. Meanwhile, we're talking about greenies, Rob, as well. So that's the next one we are. Is it what sort of greenie are we talking about here?
the Greenie Guardian. It's the person who has captured the most greenies during this calendar year. So between January 1st and July 31st. I'm out of breath.
Yep. So do you want to do the roll?
So-
Just do it now.
Yes.
Why not? He says, why not? I've got to find the drum roll again now. See, this is what happened.
Most
I found it. I've got it.
most greenies captured. LY2KW.
Oh, there we go. LY2KW. Well done. If people as well, if you're actually watching this live and you're one of the winners, number one, congratulations. Number two, give it a big thumbs up. Turn around and say, look, that's me. And everyone says congratulations to you. And you get some good kudos on the back. So awesome. Very good.
With this person capturing 100,531 greenies,
What?
the chances are they're not watching this. They're out capping greenies right now. Yeah.
100,000 greenies in the space of 7 months. Well, actually, because they refreshed in February, but still, in the space of 7 months, though, 100,000 greenies.
So I know this guy. He visited MHQ years ago, and he rides his bike everywhere. Now, not a joke, literally everywhere. So he's out there. He is absolutely all over the place. Lithuania, I believe, is where he's from. And they've got a crazy map out there. So he's very, very busy. And he obviously really enjoyed the daily greenie refresh whenever we did that, so that they come back on the map every day.
Yep. Very cool. No, I really enjoy the greenie stuff, and I'll be honest, Robert, as well. I say it often, and that is I like the variety in the clan wars, and this month's clan wars especially. My team I'm putting them under the bus again. Level 6. We're going for level 6. We're going for the highest we've ever had, and 5,000 greenie points each is required for level 6. So there we go. All right, and moving on now, we have the next one. What's the next one, Robert?
Well, the next one is Greenie Gardener. So, this one is all about the most greenies deployed. Okay? So, most greenies deployed between January 1st and July 31st. Remember, everyone out there, you can actually print your own. You can get greenies to put out there on your account. So, don't forget.
Exactly.
So
they're easy. They're all free.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So most greenies deployed during this calendar year. I'll tell you the number this time. Ooh. Fiukas. I believe that's how that one goes. Fiukas. That's the name. Possibly Flucus. My eyes, I think it's an FI. Yeah. So there you go.
It looks like an FI. I'm assuming it's an FI.
Yeah. So there you go. Congratulations. In the space of this 7 months, they have 1,434 greenies deployed.
Wow.
That's a lot.
Wow. That's a lot of deploys. That's because people don't know as well when they first start out and they talk about, the cruisies and sleepsies, for instance, as well. And I tell them that to get that status, what they need to do. And one of those things is you need to have those, I think it's 200 greenie deploys to get that status. So look at this information off the top of my head. I hope that's right, though, but just saying.
I'm impressed. I think
there you go.
Yep.
All right, Rob, are we going up to one more, and then we're going to have a little clip from the team. So what's the next one going to be?
Cool. So this one actually relates very well to the greenies, because these objects only come from crates. And the best way to, fill and open crates now is to go and get those daily greenies, because you've got, you have so many of them hopefully around you that you can just continue to open crates. So this is the Cubimal Conjurer. Yeah.
Or Cubimal, just to annoy Sam. But anyway.
No, definitely Cubimal. The shape is a cube.
I know. This is the way I read.
Call it what you will. It's the Cubimal Conjurer. All right. So this person deployed the most Cubimals between January 1st and July 31st. So this person had enough of the mini Cubimals that they collected from the crates that then they went through and deployed them. Are you ready for who it is? Ovaldus. I think that's
Oh,
right.
is that how you
Ovaldus.
spell it? Ovoldus?
Ovaldas. Ovaldus, like oval. Dust.
Ovoldus.
So
Ovoldus. There we go. Ovoldus.
yeah.
Very,
So
very
this
cool.
person deployed 88 cumulus. 88.
Wow. Wow. I wonder if they kept them all holding them up, and then just did it all in one go, or
That would be
interesting.
my guess
Mm,
because it takes 8 mini cubimals in order to
yeah.
deploy one
One
real one. So you're talking about 88 times
times
8.
8. Jeez, that's a lot.
Yeah.
And then you need minimum 25 physicals in general to actually get it. So that's 88 times 8 times 25 for how many physicals
Hmm.
they've captured as well.
Yeah.
Wow, wow,
A lot.
wow.
A
That is
lot.
a lot. That is a lot. All right, Rob, we're going to go now. We're having a little break itself from the list and the ceremony, and
Okay.
I've got this thanks from the team. But before we play it, I want you to tell us about the team itself. So I'll pause it straight away here. Well, there we
All
go.
right.
Will it pause?
There,
Yes, it'll
there we
pause.
are. There's a good chunk of our team, right?
Hmm.
We have a team meeting that, as you can see, is very much a Brady Bunch style team meeting. So we can all see each other since we don't, have offices anywhere anymore.
Hmm.
Then this is our way to kind of communicate monthly, really.
Hmm.
And so we just had this team meeting a couple of days ago, and we wanted to show our appreciation as a team to
Hmm.
everyone out there, and not just me sitting here behind the microphone saying on behalf of. So
Hmm.
instead, let's let everyone say it for themselves.
Before we do it, though, we have
Yeah.
Craig up the top left-hand corner, and he's the
Yeah.
CEO of. Let's introduce him. He's the CEO of Freeze Tag, and his flat is the typewriter. Yeah, is that
Yes.
right? Yes.
Yes,
See,
you're
there
correct.
we go.
Yeah.
And then there's obviously Rob and Lou right in the top middle as well, and we all know Flat Rob, Flat Lou as well. So that's what they do. And
Correct.
then Robbie, what's Robbie do, and what's his flat?
Oh man, Robbie, jack of all trades.
Mm-hmm.
Robbie runs Wallaby, the other
Mm-hmm.
app that we have, right? And so we've brought a lot of the art over from Wallaby. Andy Cameron, the artist there, so Robbie runs that, but he's also one of our main developers on the back end,
Mm-hmm.
writing the code for the triple points that you've got, today going
Mm-hmm.
on. And all the new things that we bring out, he's the one that codes those, puts them together.
Mm-hmm. And his
And
flat is
he
the.
is the flat disc golf. So
Oh, the one that
basket, flat disc golf basket. Yeah, just the other
we had
day,
the
right?
scatter points the other day, the new scatters the other day.
Yeah.
And quick, let everyone know as well, because Rob, I've seen this on all the social medias. There are more scatter events coming up this month. So if you need those
Ooh.
scatter points for Clemwoods, there's more coming up, people. So just
So
relax.
yeah,
Next one
I've
we
heard that.
have is Dylan there on the middle left. And
Yeah,
what's
so
Dylan do, and what's his flat?
Dylan middle left, and his wife Wiley, who actually
Hmm.
had just stepped out whenever we did this. So the two of them are located in McKinney, near the old offices. Robbie is as well. Dylan is. I don't know what we even call him anymore. He's the director of creativity. I mean, he's like the
Hmm.
mastermind of all the creative things that we have that go on behind the scenes.
Hmm.
Any of the artwork that you see, all the flats, he's pretty much done all the flats, and every single mech. Dylan designed every single mech, all of those. Dylan comes up
Wow.
with a lot of the really crazy ideas that get tied into the artwork. It's kind of his main area. And then Wiley, his wife, is and Dylan is flat DHS, in case you don't
Yep.
recognize that face, which is on all the movie
All of
covers and
them.
everything else.
Exactly.
Yeah. So that's
And his
Dylan.
wife.
We've got his wife, Wiley, and Wiley has gone through about 7 different jobs with Munzee over
Hmm.
her years. And now she works on the eventsy side. So Craig is not only the CEO, but he
Hmm.
also works specifically on eventsy. And Wiley's one of his team members. She is sort of a customer relations, but also talks with incoming people about the eventsy product and using it for private scavenger hunts.
Nice. And she is the flat Murray, because that Murray is their dog, their pup.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. And then in the middle, we have.
In the middle, we've got G. So this is he's our he's the leader of the tech team.
Mhm.
He's in charge of basically all the stuff that goes on back there. Lead developer, and yeah, that's I don't even know what else to call him. He's tech man. Yeah.
He's a tech man, and he's flat.
He doesn't have a flat. So him
Oh, there we
and Mick,
go.
who's next to him, they're the two.
Yeah,
So if
they're
anyone
the two.
starts guessing, like, hey, what might come
Oh,
down the road? Yeah.
oh, there we go. And so, okay, moving on to Mick on the middle right
Yeah.
hand side.
So we got Mick on the middle right. Mick's our CFO, and so he runs through all the finance stuff. He is also member of our tech team, and kind of runs. I don't even know how to explain again. Same thing. See, I'm not the tech guy, so I don't know the IT. He does the IT stuff. Is what I
Yep, yep.
am told. He sets up and holds on to all of our accounts and keeps us running.
Very good. And on the bottom left, we can't see her at the moment because there's something happening with my screen, but it's
Yeah.
Tamara as well. So what's
Yeah, so
what's Tamara do?
Tamara has a face, but she's not there at the moment. But
Yeah,
Tamara is she same type of thing as well, kind of all of us. We all run multiple sections of the company. We all do a lot of different things. She's actually in charge of the Painted Rocks app, which we've gone through various phases of releasing that app. It is live, it is available, but we haven't done a lot of promotion of it. So she's in charge of that project, but she is also like a big team member and component of like writing the copy for badges, and she does some of the social posts and capture messages, things like that for all the different things. So she's the flat flashlight, and we'll see her face in a
she's a
second.
flashlight.
You
There we
probably
go.
won't hear her. She is the quiet. She is the most quiet team member that we have. She lives in California. You've met her. Not
yep.
a lot of words, but she is always smiling, and you'll see that in the video in a minute. Yeah.
And then middle at the bottom, we have Mari.
Yeah, Mari is there, middle at the bottom. She is pretty much in charge of Munzee. I think that's the easiest way to say what she does. She has a tech mind, so that she is able to translate crazy ideas that I or the rest of the team come up with. She's able to translate that into tech speak, so that she and Robbie can work together and get the information to G. And so she runs Munzee in such a major way. She keeps everything organized. So if you've noticed changes over the last 7 years for the organization, Mari came in, looked at a lot of the ways that we were doing things, and was like, you could do pretty much all of this better, easier, faster, right? So she's
And
she
any
is
long
the
term.
oh
I
go
was
on.
going to say, Rob, if any long-term listeners of the podcast as well know that Mari's the one that keeps Rob in check, and Mari's also the one that's the nice person with the hand on the dial to sort of dial up those scatters, that dials up the points, that dials up all that sort of stuff. When Rob turns around and crazy Rob goes, no, only give him 1%. Mari goes, no, let's give him 20%. So that's who Mari does. So Mari is a beautiful person. So good job.
She's the one. You'll want Mari in charge of more and more things, because she definitely does that. Yeah,
exactly.
So there you go. That's Mari. She's the flat cat, represents her. She has 2 cats, and enjoys them.
Very cool. And then we have Kelsey.
Yeah, bottom right is Kelsey. Kelsey is sort of behind the scenes very much, so that no one on the team or not the team. Actually, I'm not sure if anyone on the team has met her. She, New Jersey, Pennsylvania. She runs sort of the marketing, advertising, back end, behind the scenes stuff, SEO, all of that. She works on Painted Rocks, Eventsy, Munzee, Wallaby. She's involved in all of that stuff. User acquisition stuff. She's in charge of a lot of things, and she's been with us for a couple of years now. But she does not have a flat because she's that far behind the scenes.
Yeah, fair enough. All right, Rob, I'm going to play this clip now and listen up to everyone saying a big thank you to the list?
Hey, players, what's going on? Just wanted to bring you a message from the entire team. Here we are, Team Freeze Tag, Munzee, all of us. We're having a little team meeting, and we thought we would say thanks very much for everything that you do out there playing the game. Anybody else have something to say?
Thank you, Munzee.
Hello, thank
you.
guys.
This is how our team meetings.
Munzee on.
So, right. How about everybody on the count of 72 or 3? We'll go with Munzee on. So, all right, let's see.
Next 1,000 hours.
Yes. Oh, 1,000 hours. Dylan, so smart. I like it. All right, everybody. 1, 2, 3. Munzee on. And that's exactly how we end every podcast. So, back to you, Rob and Seemyshell. Unfortunately, my tech skills
There you
kick in.
go.
They're like, I think we're still recording, so don't talk yet until we finish the recording.
How do I stop this video? Yeah. So
I know.
we have a good
We're gonna-
time. I'm the talker of the team, obviously
Yeah.
there. So yeah, that's how that usually goes. But yeah, that's the majority of our team. We got a handful of people, obviously not pictured there, but like I said, Andy does all the artwork. We have a couple other people working on various different pieces too.
Yes. And Minnesota boy on YouTube, he says a very fun and talented team for sure. There's a few others as well saying that they really enjoy actually seeing the person behind the flat, like the actual putting a face behind the flat as well. So that's really awesome to see. Yeah, I like it. Very cool.
Wiley with a flat Murray for the win. Yeah, I wonder why she would choose that one. Exactly.
There you go. Good job, Wiley. Good job. All right, Rob, we're going to keep on moving now to the actual ceremony itself and getting more, because we've still got more. We've got more to give out, or you've got more to give away, I should say. What's up next, Rob? What have we got up next?
Well, I thought we were done with all the Daily Stroll stuff, but tricked me. Here's another one, and we're going back to the Wishing Wells. This one is the Well Wishers Triumph.
The Well Wishers Triumph. There we go. Well Wishers Triumph. Yes.
Exciting.
So what does this entail? The Well Wishers Triumph.
So these people, because this one's going to a group, so congratulations to a lot of you that have made at least 10 or more wishes at the Wishing Wells since we launched this. So again, that was April 17th. So if you've made 10 or more wishes, did you know you were going to get a badge? No, you didn't. If you didn't make any wishes at Wishing Wells and you love badges, so sad for you. You did not get it. No, congratulations, honestly. Woohoo! A round of applause for so many of you. And one of the ways that you would know... One of the ways that you'd know is if you've captured a lot of those well wisps, not as many as our well whisper or our whisperer, but if you've captured a lot of those, then you've made a lot of wishes. To those of you who keep asking, are there going to be different wishes? Yes, they'll be coming soon. Remember, they've only been live for 3.5 months. There was a 90-day plan, there's those kinds of things. So more wishes are coming soon. I wonder if that might be part of Player Appreciation Month.
Let's see. There we go. Rob, someone in the chat room as well, I just quickly saw, I can't pick it out now, but they said that they've already got the badge in their account.
You know what that means? That must mean that Mari is awake on the West Coast at not even 8 a.m. Mari she was up. She was working on notes with us before her 7 a.m. So thanks for being up early, Marley. Thanks for being up early, Mari. So yeah, I'm guessing it could be Mari, Tamara. I don't think it's Dylan, but it might be Robbie as well.
Meanwhile, just quickly as well, Marcel on YouTube, going through it, he said the many enchanted ingredient deploys are her working, meaning Mari's working. So Mari was in charge of the percentage for the ingredients, and that's the reason why we got so many ingredients.
Oh, Marcel, you're so correct. Yeah, that is correct. There were a lot of those bounties announcers out there. We had a great time watching all that stuff happen, and hope everyone, enjoyed our July birthday cake making special. Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, perfect. Next up, Rob, we have what's
The
next up?
Herald of Legends.
Oh, Herald of Legends. That sounds really
I know.
cool.
Herald, the Herald of Legends. Herald, you're telling all the news. So, what group of people would that be? Well, these would be people that are influential podcast content creators about Munzee. And they've been doing that this year. Now, this one group has been doing it for longer than that, but it's pretty impressive stuff. So, let's tell them who it is, in case they don't know. It's the Munzee Maniacs podcast.
Oh, well done. They do.
You know who's asleep? Guaranteed they're asleep right now, so they're not seeing this live. But I would really like to say to Kevin, to Sarah, and that other guy, PJ, love to say to them, thank you very much for everything that you guys have done. I've been on their podcast a couple of times. You've been on it once. They're a great group. They talk about the weather. They talk about Japan, and now Kevin's in Malaysia. He used to be in China. So it's a great podcast to hear a player's perspective. And so going on there and talking with them has been really fun. They just have a good time. So it's Busan, Kevin, Kobases, and PJ are the three player names. And then that way, if you want to track down their account and put something out as a congratulations card to them, I know for sure they would appreciate it, especially on Triple Point weekend. Yeah.
Exactly. They just recently had, I'm talking recently as in a couple of hours ago, they had an event there in Osaka, Japan as well, remember, too. So that was a couple of hours ago from now, because it is Friday over there, but that was a couple of hours, a day ago almost. So so they did that too. So if you haven't listened to the Munzee Maniacs podcast, I don't know why not, if you like podcasts, because that's another great podcast as well. Rob, I will say the last two episodes have been very, very PJ heavy. He's got a lot of information to put forward, but that's fine. It's all good. But it's been very Munzee heavy too, which is awesome to see. And Rob, just to let you know, a tip for you coming up in next week's podcast is that I've managed to squeeze out a question for you from PJ out of the last episode. So there you go. PJ, if you're listening or watching, yes, I got the question that you wanted to ask Rob, but indirectly, and I'll ask him from there. So that's cool.
That's
Rob,
great. There's two honorable mentions there. It's Seemyshell and Coach V. Coach V and Seemyshell. I mean, come on. Those two badges.
No badges for those two.
No glory.
They don't need it. Exactly. And so next up we have?
Next up, we're moving to the Royal Realm Whisperer.
Royal Realm. Say that 3 times quickly.
Yeah, I can't. Royal Realm Whisperer. Royal Realm Whisperer is how that would come out for sure. So these people are recognized as influential social media content creators, specifically about Munzee. And this is something that's been happening with this group where we're looking at, here's the last 8 months. There is a group of people that put out a lot of Munzee content. And one of them's in charge of a different type of thing, trying to get every single person out there to put Munzee monthly moments videos on social media. So follow these people. If you don't know who they are,
Ready?
Here comes the names. Yeah.
Wrong one. We're not a joke.
Oh, no, that's definitely relates to one of these. Yeah. It's Whelen, Whelen, Minnesota boy, geocaching vlogger, and Seemyshell. These four, it's you. Congratulations, you're a winner. I know, right? So you didn't get a win on the last one because you were specifically tied to me, so voided. But yeah, we appreciate so much the content that goes out. So Whelen and Minnesota boy have YouTube channels that are specific to, Whelen's are a lot about events. Minnesota boy shares about events. He's most recently talked about clan wars and those kinds of things. They both break down lots of different pieces of the game. they're spreading the word about the game. Their subscribers are growing, and it's just good to get the word out there. That was actually a challenge that was put to me, that I've continued to repeat by the guys on the Munzee Maniacs podcast, just saying we need more people talking about Munzee and promoting it and getting it out there. Geocaching vlogger has been doing that for years and years. He, has been celebrated because of his YouTube channel making it to 100,000 subscribers. So he got the silver play button, which was amazing. So congrats to him. So we give him a little badge. He has one in the game as well. And then there's you, Seemyshell, as you know. So you've come into this game. You've come back into this game, as many may not know, but you've come back into it with a real passion. And you put out some great content. So a big thank you to specifically the four of you. Here's what I would like to see. I would like to see 4 more people come online with big content over the next year. Wouldn't that be amazing? We might come back with this type of award.
Yeah, because we do have the Munzee monthly moments as well that I proudly host, and what that is just literally a snippet. It's a little piece that you can do once a month. It can even be under a minute if you like as well. You do a little task, you post it on Cup of Z, of course, and then everyone gets a badge for that. So if you like your badges, everyone gets a badge every single month for just an entry. You get a special, like a card or something else as well from Rob for just entering. And then you can go into, because we have 1 or 2 actual winners for the month, but then we have several runners up, which are randomly drawn. So if you're not, you turn around and go, oh, I can't create a video like Joshua. I can't create a video like Minnesota Boy. You don't have to. Create your own video in your own style. Everyone gets a prize, and then you go in the draw as well to win bigger prizes at that as well. So yes, Rob, absolutely. The more out there, the better for everyone involved. Also, don't forget, you just said Joshua, the geocaching vlogger, he's been promoting Munzee now for years, and his channel is lifted. Who has more than, not 1,000, but more than 1,500, I think it's almost 1,600 now, referrals, is Joshua, the geocaching vlogger. And he can sit at home, people don't understand this, he can sit at home, Rob, cap his Skyland and be done for the day, and yet he's still on, hundreds or thousands of points just from his referral points alone, people. So there you go. If that's not a big incentive, especially with referrals, I don't know what would be, Rob. So get your referral code out there on your videos and go from there. It's worth it, man. 100% worth it. Anyway, I'm very passionate about videos, as you can see. So next up are we going to move on? Next up?
All right. Next up is the Festival Fiend. This is a group of players that have captured at least 25 or more event Munzees this calendar year. So if you've been to, some people, it would only take 1 event. You need 25 event Munzees. So one event, this has all been very popular because of cake, right? So these are the little, the green pins, the event Munzee that is the E, or the special icon if the host has included that. So this is a group of players. So you guys are all going to be getting that badge. We are seeing from Minnesota Boy in the chat that the badge that he just won, the Royal Realm Whisperer, was delivered as we announced it. So that does mean that there is a special team member sitting there watching this nonsense and pushing the button. So sorry, Robert, that you have to go to work and catch up later. Those of you who've stayed with us for almost an hour now, I think Dylan would have put money on the fact that this is how long this would go.
And why not? We've got only a couple more to go, and then remember, Rob, I'm going to hold you to it. You've got a little snippet at the end, so I'm going to hold you to that just to let you know. It doesn't matter how long we're going to be. All right, so next up, Rob, we have...
Let's talk about the Party Prodigy. So this is a specific person who has captured the most event Munzees during this calendar year. All right, so the Party Prodigy, a single person, the most event Munzees. Yeah. Are you ready for this? Whelen. It's Whelen. He is King Munzee. He's the #1 player in the world, and guess what? He travels around to a lot of events, which again, he puts a lot of things out there on his Munzee events YouTube channel. So so great to see the things that he experiences at different events, local in Minnesota, and then he travels all over the place. So it's really, really cool. Shall we move on to the next? Yeah.
We can, but he's in Wisconsin at the moment again because they've got 2 Munzee events this weekend in Wisconsin. So yeah, it's rightfully so. That's what he does. So awesome. Next up, Rob, we have.
He's trying to add to all of his totals because the next one is the Eventide Emissary. I think that's how we're going to call that. Eventide Emissary. I know.
Emissary.
Again, we got a creative team.
Yeah.
You write words. I say words. There it is. So, Eventide Emissary. This is 2 people. We have a tie on this one.
We have a tie.
For hosting the most Munzee events this calendar year. Now, Lou showed up a little bit earlier. And so the special guest of maybe, that didn't quite work out now, did it? So I have the privilege of sharing all of these event things, but we've got, these 2 because events are a big deal. We've had a good time with them this year, and we think all of you have with the cake. So who's hosted the most Munzee events? Coal Cracker 7 and Whelen. Look at that.
Well done. Well done to those 2. Yeah.
If he's capping the most event pins, then it makes sense that he's probably hosting a few as well. So yeah, we appreciate what these 2 do in order to, just grow. This is all about the community. This is growing a community locally so that, people can get together, they deploy, they grow the map. It's all good.
Exactly, and there's a lot of work involved as well as hosting events too. I'll be honest, because I'm hosting a couple. I'm co-hosting one tomorrow, and there's a lot that goes into it. I mean, I've still yet to do my flags, Rob. I've still got to do my stickers on the flags and stuff yet. So I've got to do that after this podcast. So what's for the next one, mate? What's up with next?
All right. Next up, something that we've been working on this year, which is the Dragon Keeper. So if you've been chasing those Dragon Trainer specials this year, then you have a chance to, be in on this one. So this is a single person who has captured the most Dragon Trainer specials this year.
Okay.
Skindo.
There it is. Skindo.
This is one of those names.
Specials?
One of the names from the podcast, we say this name fairly often, right? Leaderboards and all that. 705 Dragon Trainer specials.
Wow. Whoa. So that includes the eggs, it includes the dragons, the baby dragon, and the elder dragon.
All 4 levels of them,
all levels of those. Oh, there you go. And yet here I was thinking it was going to be someone else, but no, alas, it's not. So there you go.
Because, there are certain other people who definitely chase a lot of Dragon Trainer specials. So let's talk about the next one, which is related. So the next one is the Worm Weaver. So that's, spelled the dragon way. Worm. Weaver. Worm. I assume it's worm. Weirm. I don't know. Anyway, they write the words. I say the words. This person deployed and tamed the most Dragon Trainer specials. So this is a person who's chased down all of those, like it's about to evolve from an egg to the baby, and then baby to the mature, or whatever word we use for it. Ready for who it is?
For this one, I think I have an idea.
No. Monrose.
There she is.
This was the easiest one. If everyone out there didn't like, it's probably going to be Sue Monrose. Like, she chases absolutely everyone. She gets her husband up at 3 a.m. She's told us the stories, so we know. She has.
Thunderstorms and lightning and tornadoes, Rob. They've been out in tornadoes to cap that dragon that's evolving, or the egg that's cracking. So well done to Sue. And everyone knows about it too, because she's proud to say as well. So the mother of dragons, we shall call her. Very Game of Thrones-ish.
Absolutely.
Rob, that's all we've got on the list. Is that all we had on the list? Do we have any more? I can't think now.
I'm sorry, but that's all the awards that we have for right now. So, these are kind of the special awards that we give out to, individuals that we want to recognize for things where they've kind of gone above and beyond. Like I said at the beginning, these are special categories that, are sort of a focus that we've had for this year. So obviously then, we would want to recognize like people who are doing the things that we're like, hey, this is important. There's probably a reason for it. I say that fairly often, like it may seem crazy, whatever it is, but there's probably a reason behind the scenes for whatever clan requirement, for, just crazy things that happen that are coming up. Me telling everyone like there's going to be 2 clan like related flat scatter events during this month because it was a special requirement. We've been working on a bunch of stuff with elementals. We put the new light mystery out. There's hints. They're everywhere. There's hints everywhere.
They really are. They really are.
You just have to wait until all the little strings get tied together, and then you find out. So, wouldn't it be nice if there was like a way for us to recognize everyone in the community for doing some like collective thing on a player appreciation month? We can't give every single, we can. We can give every single person an award and a badge. Yeah. But that's no fun. That's just like, yeah, you played. So we're not going to do that. But if you stick around for just under 2 hours, then you might find out what it is that I'm hinting at. That's all I got.
Oh, that's all you got. That's all you got. If you don't listen to the podcast that Rob and I host, I don't know why not, firstly. Secondly, if you do, when I go quiet and Rob keeps talking, I stay quiet. You got to listen carefully, especially when Rob slows down his speech. When he slows down, he slows it down you slow it down for a reason. You slow it down so you can actually think quicker than you speak, which is very rare for you. So that's what happens too. So very good. So a couple of hours time, people keep an eye on the Munzee app itself, on the social medias. That's what I'm hearing, Rob, and we'll find out exactly what you were just hinting at from there.
If you don't have Cupazee installed, if you have not ever logged into Cupazee before, you better get on it. That's all I got to say.
Who hasn't done that? Who hasn't done that? That's
people insane. Who live under rocks. Don't do it.
Meanwhile, Courtney on Facebook, she has a great thing, and for the next lot of awards, she asked, "Where's the most awesome clan award?" See, she's speaking on behalf of her clan, I do believe. So
self-nominated, I believe. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. Good job, Courtney. I like it.
That ties in with the whole Minnesota represent that we saw earlier in the chat. Yeah, see what's going on there. Yeah.
And there's other people, Rob, as well. They're coming through now. Pike Spice as well. He said he earned the Festival Fiend badge. That's really cool. Cool. Kyle as well. He says he earned the Festival Fiend Festival badge too. And he's like, "What is that?" So
I guess he wasn't paying attention.
Minions,
so yeah.
No. Yeah. But minions are cool. We'll say that minions are cool. He's right in that saying. So there you go.
I agree.
And what's this? Rebecca as well. She's saying. Some of us intend to be munzing for the next 2 hours, and then the next 16 hours after that. So that's rightly so.
The announcement that comes out will be much quicker than this has been, guaranteed.
Exactly.
All you got to do is read a little bit. If they don't read it, they can listen to us talk about it next Friday on the podcast.
Hey, look at you promoting forward. I like it. Very cool. Yeah. Meanwhile, Rob, we've been over an hour now, so I'm going to end it out because I've got a little ending for us as well. So you've got to stick around till we finish. Okay. So, Rob, that brings us our award show itself to a close.
Well, thanks once again to all of our players, and congratulations to our special winners.
And don't forget to check out our weekly official Munzee podcast on your favorite podcasting app.
Now it's time. Get out there, grow the map. Remember, Munzee's more than a game. It's a worldwide community of mobile game players.
So keep scanning, keep discovering, and keep that Munzee spirit alive. Rob, we can get it ready. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Munzee on!
Can't do it live.
Not even live.
Oh, what's this? You got to dance now. Unofficial, people. Unofficial.
Yeah, this is not the official theme song, but it is a great theme song.
It is.
Every scan is another game we've won. Open
it's still
I don't
playing, Rob,
dance. Yeah.
that's okay. While it's still playing, I haven't put this through you yet or anyone else, but I'm letting you know to everyone. I'm chucking everyone under the bus because I want to do this.
Okay.
I'm gonna do a what do you call it? A music clip. I'm gonna do a music clip. See me at events, and you may be in a music clip that's coming up with this. Yep. There you go.
I can barely hear you, but that sounded cool. Hooray! Hooray! Cappy the Unicorn.
It is very good, this, Rob. I'll say that.
Yeah?
Scan the code, feel the magic flow. Cappy says that's how we roll. Cappy the unicorn.
My other face.
Leading the way, catch those Munzee every day. With a wink and a smile you'll play. Cappy's your guide.
Oh, yeah.
Hooray, hooray.
Hooray! Hooray! Thanks again, players. We really appreciate all of you.
Yeah.
And thanks for listening all the way through this, too. Yeah, you do, Kyle. Hope you're singing along wherever you are. Here it comes, Cappy the Unicorn. The Unicorn.
Leading the way, catch those Munzee
Every day. Yeah, let's go.
And a smile you'll play. Cappy's your guide. Hooray!
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 Magic lights up the night. Keep on scanning. Hold on tight. Every Munzee found a badge of light. Cappy grins with you on this ride.
Cappy the Unicorn.
Happy the Unicorn. Thank you, everyone, and I'll see you all next time. Next week.
Cheers. Munzee on. Well, that was cool.
And we're out.
Oh my God.